In an earlier video, we showcased an epic Honda CB700 SC Nighthawk that was in the shop for some service. Before this moment, I had never ridden one, but had always loved the looks of them. After a short ride, I was absolutely sold on them and simply had to have one. As luck would have it, a viewer reached out offering his '84 model up for sale. This bike had sat for over a year and was in need of some work, but that's just what we like. Introducing Project Nighthawk. So just picked this up, sat for over a year. We still got cobwebs on here. Turned the choke on, fired right up, just like immediately. Give it a couple. Oh my gosh. Well, that's not good. Old fuel line got ruptured, so I shut it off. I'd rather not set myself ablaze. So Seth is en route to go get the van, but we're close to the shop, no big deal. Not good. This thing looks really good on this side after a few hours. I gotta do the other side. Which is decent, but very oxidized on the engine still. Faded, dirty, Honda spray. Magic. Looks friggin' new. Shiny. You can imagine what happened. I forgot to angle the bar. Guys, I am a fan of this bike, let me tell you. Now I'm hoping we can pick it up on camera, but it seems like there's a little noise right around here. I love the riding position of this bike so much. Now, in all transparency, this bike has sat for a little over a year. I have not changed the oil. The oil does look clear. It does look like it's at the correct level. So I'm not too concerned about like contamination in the oil, but it is over a year old. So in my brain, I'm thinking that that noise is one of the hydraulic lifters, whatever you want to call it, the hydraulic tappet adjusters. It doesn't matter, just you know what I mean. Up in the valve train, one of the hydraulic lifters, I think, has maybe got some contamination and is not bled up fully. So hopefully an oil change will help that. We'll see if it makes a difference. Needs an oil change anyway, right? And beyond that, maybe the cam chain tensioner is a little loose. The spring on them, you know, they can wear out with time. But it seems like it's an easy thing to replace, which is cool. This thing is just so buttery. Oh, look who it is. I just love how smooth this thing is. Seriously, after riding that red bike for that comparison video, I was ruined. I had already loved the styling of these things. I love the idea behind them, but I had no experience riding one. And I'm telling you, I'm so happy with how these things feel. I got super lucky. This bike sat for over a year, and I haven't had to do hardly anything to it except for clean it. And I did have to change that fuel line out, as you saw, because that thing ruptured. But like, that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. And it runs great. So now that we have the bike warmed up, I can go ahead and do the initial oil change on this thing. And for the oil, we actually have something special that you're going to see right now. So, some of you will immediately recognize this brand being Amsoil. So, with this video, we're welcoming a new project, but also we're welcoming a new sponsor, and that is, of course, Amsoil. So in here I have a bunch of different stuff. Motorcycle. Metric motorcycle. Now, of course, we have a lot of bikes in the shop. We use a lot of oil. So I know that in the past we have always been kind of joking about being Rotella fanboys. That will never really change, but there are times where you need a higher quality oil. So what I want to do with the Nighthawk is run a really good oil. I'm planning for this bike to be hopefully my daily, and so I want to put a lot of miles on it. And for that, I just want to make sure I have a good oil that is going to last me a while. So this is something that's going to really help us out, help the channel out, and eventually we'll be able to help the viewers out and stuff, anybody who wants to support. So let's go ahead and wheel the bike up on the table. We'll drain out the old oil and we'll put some of this in. I'm so excited to get to work on this thing. I want to ride it so bad outside of the parking lot. So after riding that red bike that we made the video on with the Radian, I had to have one. I was ruined for life. So the riding position, the sound, the feel, the 80s-ness of it, I just really fell in love with these things. I already thought they were cool, but riding it really sold me on it. And so hopefully I can turn this into a really cool retro daily. All right, Seth, so you are more experienced on Nighthawks than I am. How do we do an oil change on this?
Well, first of all, like most oil changes, you get this thing warmed up to operating temp. And from there, you might notice there's an oil cooler here attached to the frame.
Wait, there's no lines.
There are no lines.
There are no lines. The frame is the line.
It is a ginormous line.
Yeah.
Which is the kind of a cool thing about these bikes. So the frame is the reservoir for the oil, which means you got to drain the crankcase and you have to drain your frame.
You have to drain. You got to drain the frame, you know, like you do. So what do we have? Is there 2 drains, or how many?
Technically, there's 3 drains.
3 drains.
2 on each frame rail, I believe, and 1 on the crankcase down there.
So there's 1. That is crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then there's the main drain right there. Yeah, it's just, to me, it's like kind of mind-boggling as far as like trying to get the correct level. And you have to run it and get it kind of built up into the actual oil cooler here. And then this is just kind of dipstick operation on the side. I'm missing the cover here right now, but we do have it. I got to put it on eventually. So one thing I've been experiencing on this bike is a little bit of a rattle noise in the engine at 3,000 RPM. I've kind of narrowed it down to that. Doesn't matter if it's on acceleration or decel, it seems to have this distinct rattle. Now, part of me initially wanted to think that maybe it was the hydraulic lifters or the tappet adjusters, whatever you want to call them. Maybe one having a clog in it and not being bled up fully. So that's really why I want to change the oil. Another potential is actually the cam chain. So I feel like the original spring, which is actually relatively easy to access, might be a little wore out, and so maybe at 3,000 RPM it just has the right amount of slack or something and it makes some noise. Doesn't sound too alarming, but it is annoying and I want it to go away. So hopefully an oil change will at least kind of rule that out, and we know that we're not, you know, battling just poor quality oil. All right, is that a good torque? Not too much torque. A good torque. Oh, sorry. So how do you do this? What kind of flavors and notes are you looking for as you taste this?
Well, I'm looking for a really specific viscosity and texture.
Okay. See, somebody actually in the comments called you an oil sommelier.
That's a new word.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what a sommelier is?
No.
So somebody, a wine tasting specialist.
Oh, okay.
That could be a sticker.
I like that. You know, the
Seth the oil sommelier, or
What are those wine tasting trays you get?
A flight?
Flight, yeah.
Okay.
I can do a flight of oil.
Oh, no.
Oh.
The oil is flighting over here. Well, you want your exhaust well lubricated.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Need to lubricate those exhaust bearings.
Mm-hmm. It is kind of thin. There could potentially be a little bit of fuel in this. It doesn't smell too bad, but it's very clear. And the person I know, he changed it and probably used some decent stuff. So.
You haven't taste tested it yet?
Yes, I did, off camera, I swear.
Always remember to drain your frame.
This is just strange to me. I've never owned... Ooh, I was about to say I've never owned a Buell, but that is false. I've never owned a Buell with oil in frame. Oh, that was anticlimactic. How often do you get a chance to drain your frame? Ah, it's all over here. Okay. It's dripping from over there and over here. It's like milking a cow.
Yeah, it took a little while to get her warmed up. She sure is a stubborn one. Whew.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull.
Is that weird?
A little bit.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Are we there yet?
I thought we were. All right, I take it back. Nighthawk 700 for sale. I no longer have interest in this project.
It has been 20 minutes.
I don't have ADHD or anything like that.
Of course not.
I only have like one project.
What you cooking?
Hot dogs.
Oh.
My fingers are burning. Seth said I'm gonna make a mess. So immediately I'm like, challenge accepted to not make a mess.
Why haven't I thought of that?
Because you aren't operating on spite.
That is a powerful factor.
Whoever tightened that operated on spite. I've never used these channel locks to remove a filter. This is...
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I have oil filter wrenches.
I don't believe in those. All right, fair enough.
I still have to remove said tinfoil from the header. That is some pretty thin oil.
Yeah, it is. That'd be cool if this solves all of our problems.
Yeah. Yeah, the Wix filter is like so much bigger than this. I'm not getting much fuel scent.
The first bottle.
First bottle. Popping bottles? I don't know.
Sounds like we're having way more fun than we actually are.
Yeah.
I mean, we're having fun, but yeah, not
But
that
also,
kind
You and I, neither of us really drink a lot, so
No.
This is actually more fun than popping bottles to us.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Just clearance the header with a hammer.
Dang, that's not good.
I might have to cut this part out. Surely it'll go. Well, it may not go. Oh.
Woo!
See why so many of these have the OEM Honda filters on them now.
So it's before you slam it, fram it. Before you twist it, wicks it.
Is that how that works?
I don't know. Worked this time. Okay. Now to add oil.
Golden juice.
A golden juice. Alright, time to add some oil to this thing. Zoom in on the Amsoil.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna let this get to my head, I swear. What?
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
No, in all honesty, guys, I do not want to be another channel that just bombards you with ads or anything like that. You notice I don't put hardly anything on the channel, but Amsoil, I have used this, and this is something that we need in the shop, is good quality oil for all of our vehicles, and also shop supplies, so this only makes sense. So, I don't want you guys to feel pressured. I'm not gonna overrun you guys with Amsoil stuff.
But if you use our promo code.
But if you use our promo code, you can get smash that like button.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah, I had that shirt on yesterday, actually.
Can we get like a cool Amsoil funnel? Is that a thing?
You know, if Amsoil doesn't make a funnel, I think they're missing an opportunity there.
I feel like that should be a thing.
They probably do. They have shop rags. We'll have to see if they have a funnel.
I would definitely rock the funnel.
Okay, that's 3. You said that's what it takes?
That's what it takes.
All right.
If it explodes, it's my fault.
I'm not going to check it. We're just going to go in blind here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to read over full now because it's not circulated up top into the cooler. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull this thing off the lift. We'll go back, start it up, and get some oil circulating. let's see, other unique features about this bike. Okay, here's one oddity or annoyance about the bike. Fuse box. Fantastic location, easily accessible under normal circumstances, but for some reason they designed this with 2 screws that have to be accessed by like a weird offset screwdriver. So one of the goals I have is actually to relocate that down behind one of the side covers and do modern blade fuses. So probably like a Suzuki Bandit fuse block or something. Okay. Dip. It's right in the middle. Lake lap?
Lake lap.
Lake lap.
I can't beat the heat, so let's take a ride.
Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. I swear it is not doing it like it was. I hope you're excited for some more Nighthawk content. I have some fun plans for this bike, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss other videos like this one. Also check out the links in the description for even more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.